dimly lit room where whispers trace our walls, flickering shadows dance to the tune of our falls. Rain taps like memories on the cracked window pane, on the end of empty promises. Love whispers your name, still standing on the broken vows where midnight holds the echo of our last applause. Clinging to the sweet lies dripping from your lips on the edge of empty promises. My heart still slips. We dance through nights under the glow of a neon moon. Your words like whiskey, smooth but leaving too soon. But morning found the table with only one glass on the edge of empty promises. Shadows of you pass, still standing on the broken vows where midnight holds the echo of our last applause. Clinging to the sweet lies dripping from your lips on the edge of empty promises. My heart still slips. I hear the laughter that once filled up this empty space, each chuckle a ghost, every silence I embrace. These wooden floors creak with stories they can't tell. In the heart of empty promises, I alone dwell, still standing on the broken vows. Softly now, the echo of our love lost in the quiet somehow, in the flicker of candlelight where dreams once lived on the edge of empty promises. I've nothing left to give. Softly, softly, on the edge of empty promises still. In a corner booth under a flickering neon sign, velvet shadows and a glass of cheap red wine, echoes of laughter, a haunting brief frame. The jukebox plays, but it's not the same. I'm swaying gently in the arms of ghosts, under the whisper of ceiling fans, lost in thought. Now I'm dancing with self-reflection alone, spinning slow to the music of my soul's own tone. just me and my thoughts closing out the night. Once this place was a canvas of our love so wild. Now it's just silent stories, sweet and mild. You left with the autumn wind, cold and swift, leaving me wandering in this endless rift. The mirror behind the bar shows a woman grown, learning to dance with the reflections all her own. Now I'm dancing with self-reflection alone, spinning slow to the music of my soul's own tone. Where did the laughter go? The night's so bright, now it's just me and my thoughts closing out the night. Oh, the candlelight flickers, casting long shadows as I lean into memories, soft and shallow. You'll whisper a ghost on the cool night breeze. I'm sipping my pain slowly, just trying to breathe. So I'm dancing with self-reflection alone, moving through echoes of a heart once known. This bar, these songs, they know my plight. Just me and my shadows dancing through the night. Yes, just me and my shadows dancing through the night. In the dim glow of a lonely barroom light, where shadows flicker like the ghost of midnight, velvet smoke curls, whispers old lovers' names. Each glass of whiskey, a dance with quiet flames. And I'm dancing with whiskey nights alone. The music's soft, but the memory's stone, spinning slow in the echo of a moan. Dancing with whiskey nights, dancing alone. Once laughter filled these smoky, dreaming eyes, before goodbyes turned starry nights to sighs. Your silhouette haunts every toast I raise. In the clink of ice, I hear our lost days. And I'm dancing with whiskey nights alone. The music's soft, but the memory's stone, spinning slow echo of a moan, dancing with whiskey nights, dancing alone. Oh, how the rain taps like your fingertips against the window, 1,000 soft lip kisses. Yet in my glass, another storm brews deep. With every sip, your shadow stirs from sleep. Still I'm dancing with whiskey nights alone. Each swirl in the glass, a silent sorrow tone. Here in the dark, where my heart finds you gone, dancing with whiskey nights, with spirits drawn, dancing alone till even the stars are withdrawn. In the shadow of my dimly lit room, where candles flicker like weary souls, I sit with my old guitar, pouring chords in whiskey bowls. Outside, the rain tattoos stories on my window pane. Here I am, on the edge of self-reflection again. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain, stealing the summer. I'm floating on the echoes of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. It was one smoky night underneath that faded neon light. Your eyes found mine in the crowded sight, so bright, but time's cruel, it never paused. Now all I hold is your ghost in the whispers of the past. Love's warmth turned cold and lost. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain, stealing the summer. I'm floating on the echoes of what could have been, on the asunder. Memories flooding deep like rain after summer's plunder. Here I linger in the whispers of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. Fading slow like a candle's last defiant stand in the quiet night, on the edge of self-reflection again. Whiskey whisper in a candlelit room, shadows dancing, painting my gloom, flickers of memories too hard to hold, the echoes of stories once warmly told, letters to still learning, pain again, written on the back of windswept sands. My heart's a captive in your weathered hands, reading lines where my loneliness stands. Rain taps the window in rhythmic blues, each drop a beat to the love I lose. That night in the silence, when you turned to go, the door creaked a sorrow only winter could know. Letters to still owe, pain again, written on the back of windswept sands. My heart's a captive in your weathered hands, reading lines where my loneliness stands. A glass race to the ghost of your smile, the barroom echoes your name for a while. In the hush, your absence fills the air. Every corner whispers of the love we share. Letters to still learning, pain again. Each word a tear and each phrase a stain. My soul's wrapped in the verses of your hands, folding softly like your goodbye. It stands, fading out like a melody in the night's deep span. In the dim glow of a candle's last breath, where shadows dance on the walls of regret, soft whispers roll like a slow tide's return in the hall in my mind, where the silent echoes burn. A glass of whiskey lying cold in my grass, fading embers of memories I can't seem to class. On the edge of echoes, where my heartaches reside, in the hall of my mind, where my secrets hide. Each echo a story, a whisper of the past, fleeting shadows. How long can they last? In the echoes I'm lost, in the echoes I find the pieces of love I've left behind. Once laughter filled these empty rooms, now they're just chambers of lingering gloom. Your ghost in the corner of every thought, the battle with memories I've silently fought. What changed was the closing of a door, leaving behind a heart so sore. On the edge of echoes, where my heartaches reside, in the hall of my mind, where my secrets hide. Each echo a story, a whisper of the past, fleeting shadows. How long can they last? In the echoes I'm lost, in the echoes I find the pieces of love I've left behind. Rain taps at the window in a rimmed plea, echoes blend with tears, setting my sorrows free. There in the quiet after the storm's own song, I realize this hall is where your voice belongs. A haunting melody, a love not meant to stay. In the echoing hall I'll dance alone, sway by sway. On the edge of echoes, where my heartaches reside, in the hall of my mind, where my secrets hide. Each echo caress a tear of the past, a reminder of love, a lost delight. In the echoes I'm finding the strength to mend, in the
Anything.
In the glow of a lone street, lamps alight where the shadows mingle with the falling night. A smoky bar on the edge of town, velvet voices, life's ups and downs, whispers of buried truths and silence, pouring over memories, bitter in their defiance. My heart's a river, swollen with rains of the past, each whisper a shadow, each truth a blast. Was it your words or the echo of a mind that turned our sweet wine into vinegar brine? Underneath the laughter buried deep lies the sorrow that the soul does keep. Whispers of buried truths and silence, pouring over memories, bitter in their defiance. My heart's a river, swollen with rains of the past, each whisper a shadow, each truth a blast. And there in the quiet I find you again, in the clink of a glass, in the sudden rain, ghosts of your laughter, traces of your touch, in the silence. Oh, it's just too much. Whispers of buried truths and silence, a heart torn open, no way to fence. Soft as a whisper, fierce as a cry, in the silence we live and die. Oh, in the silence we live and die.
Thank you, God English.
In a dimly lit corner of our old haunt, the jukebox plays, but it ain't our song. Candle flickers, casting ghosts on a wall. That's where I saw you after the fall. whiskey bread, trace of regret, my heart's quiet echo in a cigarette. When I saw done with you again, my love, felt the old flame dying under the club lights above. Every shadow whispered where we'd been in the haunting silence. When I saw done with you again. You had that look, the one that knew my soul. But the eyes I met were distant and cold. Somewhere between the lines, we lost our track. A train off the rails that ain't coming back. Rain on the window, blending tears with the storm. Our love's faded letter, worn and torn. When I saw done with you again, my love, felt the old flame dying under the club lights above. Every shadow whispered where we'd been in the haunting silence. When I saw done with you again. Remember that night you promised the stars. Now we're just trading scars for scars. The music slowed to a heartbreak tune. I'm dancing alone under the pale moon. When I saw done with you again, my darling, the room spun slowly as my dreams began parting. And in that moment I knew the end softly faded. When I saw done with you again, softly fading. When I saw done with you again. In the dim light of a moon that's lost the clouds, I'm sitting here, whiskey in my weary hand. The echoes of our laughter, once so loud, now whispers in the corners where we danced on the edge of farewell again, feeling your shadow in my heart like a late night train, the ghost of your goodbye still wearing my skin. Oh, how the silence speaks your name in the pouring rain. Street light flickers just like the flame in your eyes. That night you turned your back on what we had. Change like the season under cold autumn skies, left me with memories and dreams gone bad. Here I am on the edge of farewell again, feeling your shadow in my heart like a late night train, the ghost of your goodbye still wearing my skin. Oh, how the silence speaks your name in the pouring rain. I see us dancing, oh so slow, to a tune only we could know. Now I'm holding on to air, you're everywhere but here. My love, you're gone and all I've got is this tear. So here on the edge of farewell again, your silhouette fades but never quite disappears. Wrap my soul in the echo of our last amen. Softly, softly, I'll keep dancing along, hiding tears. Every corner, every shadow, every soft refrain tells me I'm on the edge of farewell again. Moonlight spills on the empty bedrooms we lay, silhouettes of old whiskey bottles like sentinels stand guard. The clock ticks a slow beat of a broken heart in this room where shadows dance to the tune of our past. Here I am in the arms of lost love, still holding on to a ghost in the silence that chills every breath, a whisper of what used to be underneath the willow sweet turned bitter in the aftermath. Candlelight flickers, casting dreams on the wall. Memories like leaves fall around me in the autumn of our love. Here I am in the arms of lost love, still holding on to a ghost in the silence that chills every breath, a whisper of what used to be. Underneath the willow where you promised me forever. Rain taps at my window, a reminder of that night. Your distant voice fading as you stepped into the storm. I sip the sorrow, aged and strong, trying to forget the melody of our song. Here I am in the arms of lost love, still feeling you vanish like smoke in the autumn air. Every breath, a whisper, a soft and fading plea. In the arms of lost love, where you'll always be with me. Here I rest, softly fading in the echo of our dream. In a room where the shadows play, on the corners of the day, candlelight flickers as the twilight slowly thickens. A glass of whiskey untouched stares back with a golden gaze, while outside the cold rain whispers secrets, like old friends in a smoky haze. Whispers of ghosts of the past in my mind, dancing slow to the tunes of what I left behind. Their voices of velvet agony, soft and unkind. Hold me, fold me in the solace they find. It was here by the fire's dying light, you took your leave in the night. Each step you took, a storybook of love that turned to spite. The laughter we share, now a ghostly echo in the air, a spectral serenade of a love that's gone but always there. Whispers of ghosts of the past in my mind, dancing slow to the tune become of dreams that to dust have succumbed? Here in the depths of night's embrace, I find no solace nor escape, just the haunting, the yearning for a vanished face. Whispers of ghosts of the past in my mind, swaying gently to the regrets that rewind. Their voices now a tender agony, intertwined, soothe me, move me. In the quiet of the nights resign, fade away like a song at the end of a long, long play. Of the candlelight's gentle sway, solitude's silhouette paints my whiskey-laced decay. Through the window, the world's a soft, endless cry of rain. Here I am, holding on to shadows, calling your name in vain. On the edge of dreams, you dance just out of reach. In my mind, your voice, a soft, haunting speech. Every nightfall bleeds into a dawn so blue. Trapped in the twilight, I'm lost dreaming of you. Once laughter echoed where silence now reigns. Your ghost in my bed, these sheets whispering past pain. A picture faded on the nightstand lies, the cruel thief of joy. Oh, how time flies. On the edge of dreams, you dance just out of reach. In my mind, your voice is soft, haunting speech. Every nightfall bleeds into a dawn so blue. Trapped in the twilight, I'm lost dreaming of you. A glass raised to forgotten smiles, drowned in sorrow's pour. Your scent lingers like a promise, broken on this worn floor. In my heart, there's a corner where only you reside, a locked room where the echoes of our love hide. On the edge of dreams, you dance just out of reach. flickering lights, velvet shadows drape the room where I drown out the nights. A glass of whiskey, resting weary in my trembling hand. Soft echoes in the hallway speak a language I understand. Behind those echoes in the hall and smoke lies every whispered word we ever spoke. Now every melody sounds like a heart that's broke. 25 steps away from where my dreams awoke. We danced between the candle flames, your ghost I still embrace, laughing in the rain till dawn left no trace. But then the music changed, the laughter found its end. The hall now empty, echoes the only friend. Behind those echoes in the hall and smoke lies every whispered word we ever spoke. Now every melody sounds like a heart that's broke. 25 steps away from where my dreams awoke. There's a stain on the bar where your drink used to stand, a scratch in the wood like a mark from your hand. I'm clinging to what's gone, but it's fading too fast. In the echoes, I see our reflections in the glass. Behind those echoes in the hall and smoke, each whisper a memory, all the words we spoke. Now every tune's a reminder of the promise we broke. Just 25 steps in the shadows where my heart woke, fading out like the last note of a song never spoke. In the dim light of faded neon sign, silhouette stands as whiskey pours like time. Here in this corner booth, shadows play where once we laughed. Now only memories stay. In the arms of all survive you no more. Beneath the echoes of our last closing door, that spoke your name. Leaves fell silent, our summer love the same. Your ghost in the hallway, my silent plea, whispers of what used to be, now lost at sea. In the arms of I'll survive you no more. Meet the echoes of our last closing door. Heartbeats linger where they used to soar. In the arms of I'll survive you more. Candle smoke rising like prayers for the past. I've held on to the storm, knew it couldn't last. With every tear that falls, I learn to forgive. In the depths of the night, I alone must live. In the arms of I'll survive you no more. Soft as the silence after the rainstorm. Here with my heart laid bare on the floor. In the arms of I'll survive you no more. In the arms of I'll survive you no more. Whispering goodbyes as the night softly fades. Candle shadows dance on the worn out wall. In this old bar where lonely hearts call. Whiskey whispers soft in my glass. Each sip a memory of love that couldn't last. Rain taps like a rhythm on the cold, dark street, echoing the sound of my heart's slow beat. Under the broken heart tonight, the stars don't shine and nothing feels right. Lost in the echo of your closing door. Under the broken heart tonight, I can't find the shore. We laughed, we cried, built dreams on sand. Your ghost in the mirror where we used to stand. A silence fell like a storm that won't cease. Our pictures fading, but the pain won't release. with the dawn, cool and so discreet, leaving me with shadows where our souls would meet. Under the broken heart tonight, the stars don't shine and nothing feels right. Lost in the echo of your closing door, under the broken heart tonight, I can't find the shore. Remember the night the jazz band played low, your eyes caught the candlelight soft tender glow. The time's cruel joke had us play the fools. Now I'm drowning in these melancholy pools. Under the broken tonight, the stars don't shine and nothing feels right. Here in the quiet of my whispered plea, under the broken heart tonight, find me in the soft fade of the song. I'll be under the broken heart tonight. Just me.
This is the top of my life.
In the dim light of a downtown bar, where whispers mingle with the scent of old cigars, I found my reflection in a glass of needle whiskey. Eyes like hollow streets after the rain so misty. When I saw survive you in blue, the colors of my soul turned a light hue. Underneath that cold indigo sky, I learned love's last whisper was a soft goodbye. We dance through shadows, we dance through pain, moonlit echoes where love once staked its claim. Your words, once sweet, turned to silent shades of gray. In the twilight's mercy, I watched you drift away. When I saw survive you in blue, the colors of my soul turned a light hue. Underneath that cold indigo sky, I learned love's last whisper was a soft goodbye. There's a sorrow that sings in the flicker of a flame, a longing that the dawn will never reclaim. Your ghost in the shadow of an old street light, counting cobblestones alone tonight. Echoes of our laughter haunts the rainy breeze. Red lipstick on these whiskey glasses, memories that tease. Here on the edge, still waiting alone. The night's old tunes play on a wistful trombone. Your ghost in my heart, a candle's flickering drone on the edge of still waiting, waiting alone. Time slipped through these cracks in the floor where we danced till our feet. They could dance no more, but the music faded like smoke through the door. You left in the silence, left my heart sore. Here on the edge, still waiting alone. The night's old tunes play on a wistful trombone. Your ghost in my heart, a candle's flickering drone on the edge of still waiting, wait alone. Oh, the oak bars gloss under dim moody light speaks of your fingers tracing my fleeting sights. But now it's just the rain and the cold endless roam in the depths of my soul, where your shadow roams, still on the edge, forever wait alone. The night's old tune sigh on a mournful trombone. Your ghost in my heart, a candle now fully blown on the edge, still waiting. My love never found. On the edge of still waiting, quietly, softly alone. In the dim light of this old bar, I pen down the blues. A glass of whiskey lies untouched, reflecting silent hues. The rain taps softly at the window, like your whispers used to do. Each drop a melody, a memory of the love I thought I knew. Now I'm sending letters to memories of you no more. Each each word a fading footprint on a long abandoned shore. All these empty pages collect the tears I've cried as I write the final chapters of a love that's died. We danced under streetlights, shadows in the mist, laughing at our promises, sealed with a twist. Then morning came with its harsh truth, a cold reveal. Your eyes had stories, babe, they could no longer conceal. Now I'm sending letters to memories of you no more. Each word a fading footprint on a long abandoned shore. Oh, these empty pages collect the tears I've cried as I write the final chapters of a love that's died. I remember your soft sighs like ghosts in my bed, haunting the dreams where I've laid my head. But the candle burns out and the wick is bare. In the smoke I find my solace, accepting you're not there. So I'm sending letters to memories, but now I implore to the winds that carry heartaches, please no more. Here in this quiet corner, with my soul exposed, I fold your shadows into these verses closed, whispering to the night as my confession fades in letters to memories of you where love no longer waits. In the flicker of a lone candle's light, walls will whisper secrets of a stormy night. My glass reflects a ghost in smoky tones, sitting here in the shadows, drinking all alone. The clock ticks like soft thunder, pacing slow, mourning with me what the world will never know. On the edge of very truth, here I stand, holding heartache in my trembling hand, drifting on memories like fallen leaves, singing blue as the sky. My soul You promised forever under the neon glow, but shadows stretch where your lies began to grow. The music stopped, but that beat, it bled and blurred in the echo of the sweet lies that I heard. Now the whiskey burns just right down to my core, a numbing balm for the dreams that are no more. On the edge of buried truths, here I stand, holding heartache in my trembling hand, drifting on memories like fallen leaves, singing blue as the sky my soul believes. Every note a shiver down my spine. On the edge of buried truth, your truths and mine. Oh, how the rain speaks your name against my window, and the night it carries the scent of our long ago. In the darkness I find an old painful tune, dancing alone, swaying under the moon. On the edge of buried truths, softly I confess, in the silence of the night, I loved you no less. Echoes of a once and what can never be, leave their marks like whispers on the sea. Every note a shiver, every tear a sigh. On the edge of buried truths, alone with mine, fading out like a candle's last burning light. In the dim light of my old room, where shadows start to play, I spin alone, the record moans a tune that seems to say, we're just fading whispers in the dusky candle glow. Where once we danced, I stand entranced in the echoes of our walls, dancing with the memories of you at dusk. Underneath the willows, weeping moonlit hush, your ghost in every glass of whiskey and every silent plea. I'm holding on to shadows as you fade away from me. The laughter left, the music died, your footsteps walked away. The nights grew long, the right turned wrong, and colors turned to gray. Your jacket hangs an empty guard just dancing as you fade away from